Hello everyone, Mark Huntsman in the Record Education Studio. Here today with the HA9, going to talk about the arm installation on a push arm. This will give you the key dimensions, the measurements, and some of the tricks that I use in the field that might make things just a little bit easier for you. So let's kind of break it down. With the standard arm, you've got your arm, then you've got your knuckle, in return, you've got a piece of rod, and then you have your shoe, okay? Those components have to go together to make this arm work, and we have very little preload, so let's kind of break it down for you. On your first screw, so edge of jam over, the first screw is going to touch at 9 3/8, okay? 9 3/8 is the first screw, mark your second. Go ahead and mount that shoe, okay? And I'm gonna loosen this up, okay? So that you can see, with that taken off, it's very easy to open up. All right, so mount that, and then go ahead and mount your second screw, okay? You'll have to cut your rod down, and you'll just have to get your measurement from there. What I did is I had my door closed. I lined it up with my insert, and then I found out how much I needed to cut off. Went and cut it off. No big deal. Just use the standard hacksaw. And take your arm and attach it back at -90, okay? Directly back from the operator. That is going to give you, when you pull it over to a 90-degree angle, is going to give you the exact preload that you need. So don't worry about preloading this a ton. You don't need it. Put your arm in at 90, and then as we connect these two and pull them back, we're going to give ourselves that preload. So I'm going to open my door, and I'm going to pair the two up. Okay, with the two paired up, I'm going to close the door. Make sure my door is fully closed. Okay. In my case, I have a lock, so I'm going to go ahead and lock that door. And then you've got two Allen bolts right on the top here that you can use to adjust. So pull your arm back to where it's -90, and it forms that right angle going back. And then tighten these two Allens and lock it down. Okay? And then you have that proper preload. That is all the preload that we want. We don't want a ton of preload here because that operator is pretty stout. It's going to pull the door back. Once you get your arm to this point, you're going to go ahead and test it manually. Again, 9 3/8 to the first hole. Second one is where it lines up. Make sure you level that out. Cut your rod to length. Measure what you need based off your reveal. And then connect your arm to the operator at -90. Take the union, put them together, pull the door shut, pull it back till you get to a 90-degree angle or 90-degree return to the door, and you've got the proper preload. Lock it down. One of the tips that I would say is useful is, especially if you have dark bronze, when you drill your holes for your arm, I used a 13/16 drill bit. Drilled in where I needed to go, drilled my first hole at 9 3/8, then lined my second one up level, drilled it. And they send you both the dark bronze screws and the clear screws that are in mine. So if you're doing dark bronze, don't worry about cutting these threads on that 13/16 pre-drill. With the dark bronze, go ahead and use the silver. Get them put in, then you can always pull the silver back out and go from there. Hope it helps. This is your arm, your preload. Key things to have on the install of the HA9. Thank you.